Hello and welcome back to Come Geek Some. If you are new to the channel, please like and subscribe for future content. So, a little bit of information has come out recently after, obviously, that Dominique Sky was kicked out of KamehaCon for having a guest pass and not letting the organisers and the owners of the con know where she got it from. So, on Twitter, there has been a video circulating from Docs Comics, the actual Twitter account for the store, that Dominique Sky was there before she actually attended KamehaCon. Now again, she had all the right to go to KamehaCon and with a normal 3-day pass. She had all the right, she can do that if she wants. But having the guest pass and turning up at Docs Comics before going to KamehaCon, it sounds a little fishy that is actually where she may have got the guest pass from. So I'm just going to pop the photo up here now. And obviously, as you can see, it's got Monica, Ron, I think it's Ron, and Dominique Sky, and they're all talking. And again, we don't know what they're talking about because there's no audio for it from there. But again, we can just assume that Monica may be telling her that obviously, if you're going there, try and do this or try and do that. And for all we know, she may have got the pass from Monica herself. It'd be interesting to see how all this goes. I say, because today at this moment, it is the 15th of April now. And this is when it's now actual D-Day for everyone. It's caught. Everything is going to the cleaners. And hopefully we can get all this mess sorted out. Mostly because it's, in my eyes, it's gone on way too far. It's gone way too far now. But when you look at all the evidence and all on Twitter and everything that's happened, it's kind of sad to see that someone had the intentions to go into a convention just to stir up trouble. Again, we don't actually know if she was going to stir up trouble, but when you got someone filming the entire ordeal and they're with you, and you're claiming to that camera that, oh, look at this, they're harassing me, then something's fishy's going on there. Something way, way too fishy. In my eyes, I personally do think that she went there to cause a little bit of a scene, just to cause a bit of trouble. Wouldn't put it past her that she may have wanted to see Vic, and then she would have started shouting or screaming at Vic just to get a rise out of Vic, so Vic would scream and shout backwards. That wouldn't surprise me. But at this moment in time, we still haven't got any video evidence of anything that's come out from it. In the next couple of days, it wouldn't put it past me if this does show up on Twitter and a few other websites. But when you go through Twitter and everything else, obviously, you got Go Zen here. When Dominique plays the victim while claiming that Vic fans are doxing her daughter, despite her posting pics of her on Twitter, you defend her viciously. But when it happens to that umbrella guy, you say they're false claims. KickVic equals hypocrites. Hold your criminals accountable. And this is just going back again to that umbrella guy and the situation he's had over this past weekend, which has been absolutely horrible and disgusting, and I really do feel sorry for him. But this is from someone going, feel what you want about Renfamous. This whole she targeted Tug's kid didn't happen. Not gonna sit here and let false claims keep going. Getting kinda disappointed in Tug at the moment. Seems like he's taking advantage to go after her at this point. Well, with all of this, obviously the last couple of weeks, you've had Dominique Sky saying that her and her child have been doxed, their information has been put online or whatever, and there's photos circulating about them and stuff. But this is what Renfamous and her little pals have done to that umbrella guy. They're going after someone called Lola, who they thought that Tug was married to and her kids were his. They were going literally all out. They were sending messages and everything else, but then they backpedaled a short and said, oh, we were talking about the comic character, not his real life daughter. We didn't know she was that age. But quite rightfully so, if you know how old she is in the comic and you know details about that comic, Tug even says in the description it's about him and his daughter, so you know exactly what you're doing. The best thing to do is just don't bring children into it. Bringing children in when you're trying to attack someone is the lowest form of bullying in my eyes. You know, bullying is wrong 100%, but when you're bringing children as well to that issue, it just goes to show that you are just scum. You know, again, Dominique Sky saying that her child was doxxed, and again, for that should never have happened. You do not go after children. But this is the mindset of some people. And this is going out now to both sides, to both KickVic and I Stand With Vic. If you're planning on doxing someone, don't, for one. And if anything does happen, please, don't start doxing children. Children are the most innocent people in the world, along with animals. You know, you don't do it. Come on. You're better than that. You know, if... I'm not giving hints or tips of what to do, but you just don't bring kids into it. There are other ways and other means to do things. When you bring a child into it, it just goes to show that you are a lowlife, and you are losing the argument, and you're losing the conversation when you start bringing kids into it. But that's just me, and I know a lot of people think the same as well. I say going to end on a positive note. With KamehaCon, Vic has had a fantastic weekend at KamehaCon. You know, there's been tons of photos of Vic smiling with a lot of really happy fans who are all smiling, and it's just brilliant to see. I absolutely love it. When you see Vic smiling and you see all these fans there, with a photo saying, yes, this is brilliant, got to meet my hero, got to meet this person, and they all look genuinely really happy. That's one of the best things about it. That's the best thing about conventions. There's one thing as well I'm going to end on is with the Quartering said this a while back. And to be honest with you, I think it's absolutely true. SJWs don't have any money, so they're the ones who don't go out to conventions, to meet and greets and all this kind of stuff. And this is when you see the real fans. These SJWs who talk about everything else, again, Star Wars, Dragon Ball, whatever. You never see them at the conventions. You never see them there. You never see, the photos of them with anyone. They're just there just to cause trouble. And I thought that quote was absolutely amazing. So just think about that. If you are new to the channel, please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell for future updates. And we'll see you soon.